Morning, y'all. I'm just kind of sitting out here in my greenhouse enjoying the nice weather. It's overcast, but it's decently warm. And I'm sitting here in my little cubby in the greenhouse just kind of enjoying the plants. I got my trays yesterday. Actually, they were delivered to my daughter's house, and when I went to my picnic yesterday, she brought them with her. So now I can bottom water everything, and they feel a little bit sturdier here on the shelves to have that tray with a solid bottom to it. And so, yeah, things are going really good in here. Still not seeing any oregano pop up. I may end up going and buying an oregano plant so I have some, just so, you know, my seeds don't want to grow. And those are new seeds, so they should be coming up. But yeah, things are, okra's looking a little yellow there, but those are the first little initial leaves, and they always fall off. And over here I've got the more zinnia and okras, and this, I planted some delicata squash for my sister, and it's not up yet, so, but soon, hopefully. But yeah, the okra up there is doing well. Now I've been leaving my greenhouse open at night because it's not getting cold. It's 40s and 50s, high 40s and low 50s at night, so that's fine for the garden. Peppers are out here, and I don't know what's going on with them. They've got a leaf curl, and I'm not seeing anything on them, so a little upset there because those are my single seed challenge, and I don't know. This one was looking really good, and the new leaves coming have got that curl to them. So I'm really struggling here. I'm gonna have to do some more research and see what's wrong with my peppers. And those are the paprika peppers. I've never grown them before, so I'm kind of learning as I go with them. I don't recall having this problem with any of the peppers I grew last year. So yeah, just not really figuring it out here. Yeah, let's get up and take a walk around the garden and see what's in here. I noticed this the other day. That's a parsley seed that I must have dropped or something, but it's popping up, and I don't have the heart to pull it up. I don't think the strawberries that I've tried to rescue are going to be okay. I don't. They don't look like they're greening up at all. So I'll plant something else in those. I've got plenty of flowers over here that I should be able to plant any little open cells in any of them. I've about decided to put all of my herbs, except for the chives, into pots. So in the winter, I can stick them in the greenhouse if need be. Look at my chives sending up little flower heads, and they're pretty when they bloom. They're real pretty purple allium type flower. So, looking over here at the carrots, the little baby carrots, the ox hearts are doing really well. And these are the gold nuggets that I was growing over the winter. See, there's a bit of carrot down there underneath that, but you know, I want a big carrot, so I'm going to leave it. I've got high hopes that my cabbages are going to be ready when I want them, because I've got plans to plant either okra or tomatoes in here, but of course they've got another month before they're going to be out here. I'm not sure what's with the salads. I mean, some of these are being beautiful. They're just gorgeous. And others, like that one that I just pulled out, that's gooey. So I think some of them just maybe they got too cold, or They just didn't grow right or something. But yeah, there's several of them in here that are they just don't look right. And they're, when you pull them out, they're gooey and yucky. I'll have to go through here and, in fact, I might as well do it now, because these, I don't think they're going to grow. And if they got some sort of disease, I definitely don't want them in with the others. Of course, there's still plenty of shallots there for me. I mean, it's just me. Oh, yeah, that's, these, see, they're just really, they're mushy. And that's a new experience for me. I don't recall them doing that. Yeah. And when you pull them up, there's no root on them. So, yeah, let's get those out of there. Leave the room for the rest of them to grow. Everything else looks pretty decent in here. I mean, they're growing and sending up nice leaves and stuff. Now before, last time I grew shallots, I had bought a little pot of shallots. And they grew fine. I had bought them kind of late. Well, that one might be okay. Stick that one in. No, that's gooey. And then when I harvest them, I just kind of set them back and then separated them out, the bulbs out, and replanted them the next year. And they did okay, but I really wanted to try. I bought a whole bunch of shallots from Haas Tools and put in. Now, it's not their fault. This is, I'm really sure this is the super duper cold weather that we had that just kind of knocked part of them completely out of the running, so that's okay. The radishes, I mean, I send them out and look at the roots on them now. They're really growing fast. Looking nice. And no, I'm not going to pull them yet. I'm waiting just a little bit longer. The turnips over on this side look really good. But these over here, some of these don't look so great. We'll see what happens with them. You know, gardening's an experiment. It's a gamble. And so, yeah, I'll just... Turnips I've had trouble growing since I've come back down to Oklahoma. Now up in Wyoming, you can grow turnips as big as, you know, a softball, and they're still tender and sweet and really good. But down here, you get, the weather just is so crazy because, you know, you get hot and you get cold. And then it gets really super duper hot, and then the radishes just bolt, or the turnips bolt. So I'm really hoping to get just a few turnips out of this. More cabbages over there. Look at those potatoes. Just popping up everywhere. Yeah, I'll let them get about 5-6 inches high, and then I'll put some more soil on them and hill them up. I really need to get in here and get all this chickweed out before it goes to seed. It's a never-ending thing here in the garden with trying to keep the undesirables. I really don't want to call them a weed, because they're really not. They're just, you know, they're just something I really don't want to grow. So, I planted some sweet corn day before yesterday. I'm taking a gamble with it because, you know, we could get another freeze. So, but I've got some ambrosia from In My Gardener, which is a bicolor, but I didn't realize I didn't have that many seeds to it. So there's still only like that part right there is the ambrosia. This over here is Avalon, which is a white corn. Now, I'm not saving seeds from these. They're both a really good sweet corn. And I don't care if they cross-pollinate, because I'm just going to eat them. If I was going to save seeds from them, I would have only planted one variety and made sure that they didn't cross-pollinate with something else. Still no blooms on my peas, but they're still pretty young. But there's little bitty baby strawberries. I don't expect these to do a whole lot. I mean, they're going to have some strawberries on them, but you know, this is the first year they're in my pots. Now, I'm pretty sure these plants were older than a year old when I bought them in their pots. Probably a couple-year-old plants. But lots of little blooms. Oh, and the birds planted a sunflower in there. That can't stay. So that's my walk around the garden, you guys. Just looking to see. Oh, look at that. I'm going to get blooms on my irises this year. That's a flower stalk coming up. How exciting. I planted some sweet peas, the flowers, to come up, go up the fence, and I don't see anything coming up. But boy, is there a lot of sunflowers coming up. Okay, I'm gonna end this and fill my bird feeders up. Got a couple of them over there that are empty. And if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Comment on my videos and let me know what you're doing in your garden, if you're gardening at all yet, or if you're just making plans. And I'll talk to y'all later.